Hello people, this is Aidan from Aidan Dream Machine, and I am doing my first actual face video for booktube. And I'm gonna be talking through my notes for all this stuff. No, I dropped it! Okay. Anyway, here are the notes that I'm doing, which is book talk for A Court of... 1 second. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Right here. By Sarah J. Maas. And yeah. I personally really like this book. I just finished reading the second one, A Court of Mist and Fury, which that book has 4.75 stars in Goodreads. I don't even know how they do it, but it just does. Like, how? Okay, anyways, guys, so the blurb on the back, which I'll just read right now, is, right here. It says, she stole a life, now she must pay with her heart. When 19-year-old huntress Feyre, which is F-E-Y-R-E, which is pronounced Feyre, they have a pronunciation guide in the back. Pronunciation. So yeah, Feyre. Okay. When 19-year-old huntress Feyre kills a wolf in the woods, a beast-like creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to the treacherous magical land she knows only from legends, Feyre discovers that her captor is not an animal, but Tamlin? Is that how you pronounce it? Well, 1 second. Yep, Tamlin. Thankfully, I got the pronunciation guide. Yay. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah. One of the lethal, immortal fairies who once ruled the world. As Feyre dwells on his estate, her feelings for Tamlin transform from icy hostility from fiery passion that burns through every lie and warning she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But an ancient, wicked shadow over the fairyland is growing, and Feyre must find a way to stop it, or doom Tamlin and his world forever. Now on to her family. She is in poverty throughout at the beginning of the story. She's in poverty. Her mother is dead. She died when she was 8 by angry merchants, I think. She has 2 sisters, Elaine and Nesta. I think I'm pronouncing those right. And then the father, which I actually forget his name, so I'm just gonna call him Father. Basically, Feyre does all the hunting, which she basically provides for the whole entire family. Which she's like the youngest, I think she's the youngest sister, and Nesta and Elaine, I find them annoying because they complain. Well, Elaine's better, but Nesta's just all snarky and complaining about all of just everything, and it's just, yeah, I just wanted to punch her, really badly. I wanted the sister to, snap at her, but it didn't happen, which was really, man. I wouldn't mind if she died. Well, until later in the story. But that's for another time. I mean, yeah. Okay, so, now that we're talking about the sister, the story starts off when she's hunting in the woods for food, because, yeah, food. She encounters a wolf, which is a fairy, whatever, which is the fairy shapeshifted into a wolf, I guess. And she uses an ash arrow, because ash is actually hurts, what's it called, fairies, bleh. So she uses an ash arrow and shoots it with the bow and arrow in the heart. What happens after that is, the wolf just she shoots the wolf stares at her, and then she shoots it again, because she's cruel. Anyways, after that happened, Tamlin busts into the house screaming, I think his name's Murderer, is the first thing that he says. And yeah, this one thing leads to another, and then yeah, she ends up in what do you call it? Estate, I think? Spring Court, that's what it is. Yeah. Once there is a curse, which can only be broken. Well, no one can tell Feyre about it, she doesn't discover this later. Which can only be broken when... Oh yeah, if she told Tamlin she loves him, but actually means it, not just saying it. Which is the one way they can get the power back from Amarantha. It's Amarantha, which is the main villain, who basically she stole all of the powers from all the different High Lord. Which, oh my god, I forgot to mention. High Lord is, I don't know, it's like power-wise, I guess. Yeah, High Lord is just Fairy who has a lot of power. I keep trying to call him Fae. Call it fairies or fairies or fays. There was this mystery character who's a little bit mysterious, which is Rhysand. I think it's called Rhysand. He just shows up like out of nowhere at this festival. So it's the sea. I forget what it's called. But anyway, these the two people. There's these two people, or three, or one. I think it's three people. Try to lead Feyre away from the party, which they would have done bad stuff to her if Rhysand wasn't there to save her. Which, go Rhysand. He's like, it's like sometimes you wonder if he's good, the other time you wonder if he's bad. You know, just one of those characters. So yeah, they have a pretty mysterious encounter, which if you wanna read it, then Nick, go read it. Another thing Rhysand did, Rhysand. I keep calling him Rhysand, not Rhysand. It's Rhysand. Another thing Rhysand did was he went and... What did he do? Oh yeah, there was a Summer Lord who tried to escape, and Amaranth basically said to, oh yeah, you have to go into his mind. Like, he went into his oh my god, I forgot. So, Rhysand has a power where he can go into people's minds and, like, read their minds, can somewhat control, because he only has a little bit of his power. Like, imagine how it would be with, like, all of it. Probably a lot. So, he looks into the Summer Lord's mind, and he says that he's not working with anyone yet. He actually is. So he spared a bunch of people by doing that. And also, Amarantha said shatter his mind, which would basically make him a living ghost. Like, he wouldn't be. He would be like insane, I guess, but still living. But instead, he just killed him because they'd rather die than be living like a ghost throughout the thing. So, yeah, it's a little act of mercy from Rhysand, which is, like, after 3 months or 2 months, one of those, Rhysand visits again he basically goes into Feyre's mind and, like, messes with, like, says what she's saying, so she's, like, and, like, holds on to her mind so then she can't move to make Tamlin beg because they don't like each other, which they'll say why in Court of Mist and Fury. Okay, so 3 days. So within 3 days, when the curse has to be broken, because she gave him 50 years, he sends Feyre home saying, "Oh my God, you're not safe. Blah blah blah. Go away." Essentially that's it. So Amarantha takes them. Feyre takes them back to the underground mountain base, which is So Feyre goes and tries to rescue everyone, and then she makes a bargain with Amarantha for 3 trials, which will allow them to escape. And then for the curse thing, she says that, or you can break this riddle or solve this riddle, and it's instantaneous. Every magic's free, everything like that. Because Amarantha's afraid of everyone with their magic, because they can easily kill her. Because when they get their magic back, it takes like a minute to kill her. She ends up doing the 3 trials, which one is, it's the worm thing. The worm thing. Basically, she goes into like this thing and fights this mysterious worm, which she manages to kill with bones. Anyway, she kills it, and then when she comes out, she's like all bloodied up or whatever. And what she does is when she goes in front of Amarantha, she like throws the phone and like splatters mud on her favorite dress, which is, I think that's really cool act of bravery, which people should admire. Second is read. It was like a riddle on reading. So let me tell you, Feyre can't read. She's illiterate, meaning she never got a chance to read because, you know, she lost all of her wealth when she was 8, so she's never had a chance to read. And she started lessons in the castle, but then stopped because of some pride stupid issue, which is like, why? Luckily, she was about to select the second one, because out of randomness, but it wasn't right. So Rysand stopped her. He went to her mind, stopped her from hitting the second one, and said into her mind, no, not that one. And then she tried the first one. Her hand froze again. She tried the third one, pulled it, and the riddle won. So yeah, the third trial, which is she has to stab three fairies, which she does the first two out of horror. She's like, I don't like to do this. Yeah. And then the third one is Tamlin, right there. And then she thinks, apparently fairies have like stone hearts or whatever. I don't even know. That they were like, apparently Tamlin was trying to tell her something, like purposely make it so then she eavesdrops throughout the house, saying, oh, okay, yeah, I have, like, saying, like, stone heart. She wants her to eavesdrop when she was over. That might not make any sense to you, but if you read it, then you'll know. So, after the third trial happened, Amaranth is like, oh, I said I'd free you, but I never said in what condition and when I'd free you. So, everyone's screwed. Long story short, Feyre ends up breaking her neck, and then, in her last breath before she dies is, the answer to your curse is love. And then she dies. Basically, then Amarantha dies because, like, Tamlin goes like, you know? And then they go back to Tamlin's estate, and one second. So yeah, it ends with them going to the estate. But she still has Rhysand's bond, which I didn't talk about yet. Rhysand, during the story, he makes a deal. 1 week out of every month for her entire life at the Night Court, and then just to do it. He never said what to do, but yeah, he made a bargain which he puts a marking on him. Tamlin wants to get rid of that, but you know, we don't know until the second one, which I've read, and I love that so much. My heart hurts. During another part under the mountain, I forget what it's called, like glass mountain, whatever. Rhysand takes wine or whatever, gives it to Feyre. Feyre doesn't remember the night, which is kind of like an act of good because she doesn't remember the horrors that happened during the parties or whatever. That was essentially the book. They live happily ever after, which is a lie. They don't. This is a spoiler for Court of Mist and Fury, just so you know. So if you haven't read it yet, do not watch this. Do not watch this. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, in A Court of Mist and Fury, yeah. Basically, she leaves Tamlin for being a control freak and then falls in love with Rhysand. That's basically the whole entire book. Thanks for watching.